To recap, we first were introduced to the product or business life cycle, which had itself a large, long introductory phase, a gestation period where you understand exactly what it is you've developed that you're selling, that you're taking to market. In this period of development, you're looking for partners, whether they be partners in your business, financial partners, lawyers, accountants, people of that nature. When you enter the growth phase, this is where your marketing hits its real stride. And to understand the key components of that growth stage and the marketing that goes into that, you have to understand what's called the offering, or the 4 Ps. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The 4 Ps, quite simply, are the product and understanding what it is you're selling, the price, how much you're going to sell it for, the promotion, where and how are you going to promote your product at that price in order to maximize profit, which is not the 4th P. But the 4th P is actually placement. And how is your product going to be placed in the minds of the buyer? Are you the Rolls-Royce of cars, or are you the Volkswagen? How are you placed when people think about your product? And that has something to do with brand. That has a lot to do with marketing as well. But let's go back to product. What is it that you're selling? A lot of people, when they launch businesses, kind of get confused as to what it is they're actually selling. Products lead into a product line, or a line of products of similar nature. For example, if you're a record company, you will have a series of albums that you'll release over time. And it might take you quite a while to hit that point in the growth stage where you actually hit your exit, where you say, I've made $32 million, I've had enough, I'm out. That might take you 30 or 40 albums to get to that point, but you need to know what that point is. You need to have a number in your mind. The key component that will help you define all this through your introductory and growth stages is your business plan, and we talked about that as well. So, to recap, we have a long gestation period of the introductory phase, rapid growth during which dollars increase over time before you hit this maturity phase, where quite frankly competitors enter the market and you find yourself having to lower your price, increase costs, increase overhead, and it's not that profitable anymore. A good example might be, for example, horse and buggies. Horse and buggies were around forever. Enjoyed a growth spurt during the 1800s, quite frankly, and then got somewhat eclipsed with the introduction of the car until eventually the horse and buggy hit its decline or death phase. You want to know what these various phases are before you actually begin to spend money or time in your marketing phase during the growth phase of your business. And that's what we'll focus on next week, the offering itself, the 4 Ps. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Kofi, and this has been Kofi on Friday.